Campbell Creek is a tributary to the Nashwauk River, which is a tributary of the St. John or Wolustoq River. Campbell Creek Dam has been in place for about 100 years, and over that time there has been no effective fish passage. So the entire upstream area has been inaccessible to migratory species like Atlantic salmon.
So dams have been instruments of colonialism, and that's no different here in the Wolustoq watershed. What they do is sever ties between people and the river and all the relations that would have coexisted for millennia.
Dams have a number of impacts, both upstream and downstream. The head pond that the Campbell Creek Dam created impacted the water quality of the stream, which impacts the animals that survive in the stream in terms of it's changing the water quality, the temperature. It's impacting the former vegetation that was here before. All of that was underwater.
The Atlantic Salmon Federation's interest in this project is, of course, to help reconnect the ecosystem for the benefit of all species, but particularly wild Atlantic salmon. And that population has seen severe declines since the 1990s, to the point where they're being considered for listing on the Endangered Species Act.
We would like the stream and the former head pond restored to its natural habitat, so what it would have been pre-dam.
So every dam's life comes to an end at some point, and then it is the responsibility of the landowner, in this case the city, to decommission the dam in the most appropriate way.
Involved in this effective partnership is the Maliseet Nation Conservation Council as the lead, the Atlantic Salmon Federation, the Nashwauk Watershed Association, St. Mary's First Nation, and the City of Fredericton.
All partners came together to find funding and support for the project.
We did baseline monitoring for several years to capture sort of the average or baseline environmental situation upstream and downstream of the dam, and this included electrofishing, eDNA sampling above and below the dam, a vegetation survey, and then we wrote up a management plan to determine the best procedure for decommissioning the dam itself and then revegetating the head pond.
As project archaeologists, we came in prior to any construction to ensure that we understood what the archaeological potential of the construction area was prior to any construction. So we did some shovel test pitting prior to any of the disturbance you see behind me.
I am extremely happy to see this project come to fruition. It's been a lot of work for many of us. So to see machinery coming in here and see it finally coming out is great.
It's been very smooth so far, and we've found some interesting things, and hopefully we can help provide some historical detail surrounding this project kind of when it's all completed.
There's a real priority here to open up as much quality, cold, clean water habitat as possible, and Campbell Creek Dam was just a perfect example of that. It opens up all kinds of great habitat, spawning, rearing habitat for Atlantic salmon and other species like American eel, sea lamprey, brook trout.
Today we're moving the last of the construction equipment and culverts from the river, and marks the first day in over 100 years that Campbell Creek is really, truly freely flowing. We partner with Community Forests Canada to carry out the tree planting on this site. They're planting approximately 3,000 trees. You need to plant the right species in the right sites, and the best way to do that is to plant local native species that already have a role to play in the local ecology, and to minimize any impact of invasive species that might come into this site. Post-dam removal, we'll be continuing to monitor this site for at least 1 year to come.
We had such a good partnership for this, and that was the #1 key to success. And we're all really proud to be part of it and to see it through.
So the dam removal actually marks the end of a 100-year era for the Campbell Creek stream, and is really a return to what the stream and the region's people know and have known for thousands of years. A free-flowing stream, unobstructed from barriers. So yeah, it's a new beginning for the stream.